Yeah, good morning, students. So today we are going to start our first chapter of geography, that is our India. I have already sent you the PDF of this chapter, and the entire chapter is in that PDF, so you can study your entire chapter from that PDF. So the first topic of this chapter is Indian subcontinent. India appears as an independent geographical region situated in south of Asia. So that is very important thing, that India is an Asian continent and it lies in the south of Asia. That is very important. In northwest of India lies the Kirthar, Suleiman and Hindu Kush mountain ranges, from where the Himalayan ranges extend up to the northeast. Arakan Yoma mountain ranges are located in northeast, which runs in western Myanmar parallel to the coast of Bay of Bengal, and from south to north that touches the Himalayas. These high and insurmountable mountain ranges separate the Indian subcontinent from rest of Asia. That is very important, because if we are talking about the western region of India and the northeastern region of India, it is surrounded by the mountain ranges, and from there it separates India from rest of Asia. The high insurmountable mountain ranges separate the Indian subcontinent from the rest of Asia. Southern India is a peninsula surrounded by Bay of Bengal in the east, Arabian Sea in the west, and Indian Ocean in the south. So first of all we have to find out what is the meaning of peninsula. Peninsula means the land mass which is surrounded three side with water, that is known as peninsula. And if we are talking about the southern region of India, that is known as Indian peninsula, because the entire land mass is surrounded by water. Three side it is surrounded by water. If we are talking about the peninsula, Indian peninsula, one side it is Arabian Sea, another side it is Bay of Bengal, and below India it is Indian Ocean. This region of South Asia is called Indian subcontinent because from all the direction it is impermeable and is insurmountable, a vast continuous landmass surrounded by water on all four sides is called a continent. See, here the definition of continent is given: the vast landmass which is surrounded with water. Four side it is surrounded with water. That particular landmass is known as continent. But if we are talking about India, it is known as subcontinent because three side it is covered with water. And if we are talking about the last one, or if we are talking about the other direction, it is covered with mountain ranges. So it separates the entire Indian continent from the subcontinent from rest of Asia. While apart from the continent, which is complete from geographical, cultural, and environmental point of view, is called a subcontinent. Identify the Indian subcontinent from the following map. So there is a map given below, so we can study from this map. See, if we are talking about India, if we are talking about India, this is India, okay, and this entire region is Asia, and it is a part of Asia, but it lies towards the southern region. Okay, the first thing, it is clear. Now we are talking about the Hindu Kush mountain ranges. Right now, Pakistan is here. Pakistan is here. So behind that Pakistan, that is Hindu Kush mountain ranges, and from Kashmir region, from northwest to northeast part, that entire Himalayan mountain ranges are there. And if we are talking about from northeastern part towards Myanmar, it is Arakan Yoma mountain ranges. So this entire region is separated by these mountains from rest of Asia. And if we are talking about this three side, it is covered with water. This side it is Arabian Sea, this side Bay of Bengal, and below that it is Indian Ocean. So broadly if we are saying, it is separated from Asia, rest of Asia. So it is known as subcontinent. That is very important thing, and that you have to keep in your mind. So right now I am stopping this, and we will continue with our second subtopic later on. Thank you.